Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and today we are on our day 3 and final day of the Christmas in July card class. I hope you have been enjoying it. We have made so far 6 of the projects. Let me just show you here. So if this is the first time you are finding out about this event, let me just show you here. I'm going to be sharing, here's the other one, all the projects here, and then today we'll be making the last 3 projects. So yesterday, the first day, we did this card and this card, and then this is actually a gift card holder, which I really love how easy it is and so cute. And then yesterday we made this card and then this card, and then we did a treat box. Let me show you here. I also have it here with me. Let me just come back and show it. So this is the one, and then today we're going to be doing a gift card holder, a card, and which is a fun fold, and then we're also going to be making another 3 box, which is the first time I do it, so we'll see. The projects from today are the ones that were designed by my friend Julie Salva, and all of them are super cute. The gift card is very creative, so I love that, because I feel like that's one that we're going to be able to recreate over and over for, like, birthdays or whatever. Anyway, I feel like this is a good one to know. You just need to modify, the paper and the sentiments, and you're pretty much done. So anyway, like I said, this is day 3. All the, you can see here on my page, day 1 and day 2, if this is the first time you're joining us and first time you're hearing about this Christmas in July. So you can still watch the replays. Now, I know Facebook is deleting them after 30 days. I have already uploaded into YouTube so that you can watch them later on as well. And so anyway, I feel like you're gonna enjoy all of these over and over. So anyway, so the bundle that we're using is one of those hybrid bundles, which is the Jolly Holy. This is the one for sentiments, and it has some cute little images, and then it is a hybrid one because it has an embossing folder. So you can use this one by itself, or you can also use them with the dies, where you can die cut some of those, as we did on day 1. You can see here we actually cut out some of those. It embossed and cut out at the same time. And or this other card, let me show you. This is the other one. You can see on this one we embossed and cut it, and even though it's a background, you can see that where it cut out, so you can kind of put the sentiments. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool die set with the embossing. So anyway, in the meantime, let me know where you're watching from. Are you cutting? Have you cut your paper? And are you doing the class with me, or are you just watching, relaxing, and then you put your cards later on? Let me know. That's always something fun to know. Oh, let me see. And let me also check on the Facebook just to make sure that I am in the right place. I found me, so that's good. And share to the group, so we're good. And then I can see the comments now, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so hi Brittany, hi Sonia, hi Flo, hi Gail. You made it on time this time, huh? And Sonia, thank you so much for sharing it. That always helps me a lot. If you have any crafty friends, or if you have a friend that love Christmas projects, please make sure you share it. That always helps me a lot. So anyway, just a few last minute or last day reminders, if you will, is that you can still get, so a lot of you got the Make and Take kit prior to this class. And so you got half a pack of the Season of Green and Gold, half a pack of the Regal Distress. You got a full spool of the ribbon and a full spool of the twine, your cherries, and the kit to make the cards. Now, so thanks so much for your support. Now, if you would like to get a kit, it will look something like this, where it already has the designer series paper and some of the labels already cut out. It will bring enough ribbon and enough twine and enough gems for you to complete the cards. You have that option. The only thing is that we're only sharing 8 cards out of the 9, so it's not going to be the full 9. And I'll let you know why. The last project that we're using is actually this much of the designer series paper, and so it's kind of weird to send this one. It's gonna get folded if it's all full on these. And then the other thing is too much paper. We only have what, like 2 sheets per DSP, so it will be very expensive to do so. So that's the reason why we're not sharing that last project. But you'll have the PDF and measurements and everything for you to do it. So anyway, if you place an order with me between now and August 2nd, which is the Saturday, is that right, Saturday? Yes. You will be getting $50 orders will be getting the PDF, which is the PDF with all 9 projects. There has pictures. There's also some like templates of how to cut and, you know, score your boxes. Same thing here with the one that I shared yesterday. So there's pictures, measurements, templates, supply lists. So the whole thing is there. So that you will get it for free when you place an order with us or with me. That is $50. If you place an order that is $75 or more, then you also get the full kit. Again, 8 of the 9 projects. So you get something like this, and it has everything: designer series paper and the cardstock, gems, ribbon, and twine. The only thing is that we are not cutting out anything from the bundle. So you do need to have the bundle so that you can complete your projects, or you can use anything else that you have. All right, so that's the only caveat there. The other thing is that because we've when we create the card, we thought about this class, we actually were using a different designer series paper, and it retire, right? So we couldn't get any more of that. So we are putting both of the samples so that you can actually see more inspiration. So a lot of the cards have both samples, the original one or the one that we thought we were going to be using, and then when we have to switch everything, we updated that. So anyway, that way you have double the inspiration, I guess. All right, let me just check. Hi, Lila. She says that you are enjoying the card classes, love the Christmas. Oh my gosh, yes, I love Christmas cards too. That's like my favorites to be making, to be honest. Oh, and Gail says she's enjoying watching Ali 3 nights in a row. That's so nice. And same for Flo. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. All right. Oh, and Gail also said that she's just watching. She's not putting the cards together right now. That's good. That's good. It's all good. To be honest, I usually prefer that as well because I'm a very visual person. I'm not so much of a reading person. Meaning if I read the instructions for whatever reason, yeah, and this is why I always do video. So that's being truthful, honest, is that I read the instructions and sometimes they don't make any sense to me. But if I see the video, oh my goodness, I can put it together. Usually the pictures helps me a lot, but if it were just written instructions, I am a little lost. You know, I'm lost. I wouldn't be able to put anything together. But videos, pictures always help. So, anyway, so for that reason, I would be doing the same. I would be watching the video first and then assembling the cards. So anyway, so let me flip the camera. We're going to go from there. I think I have everything ready. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. I'm going to put this one here. I have here the other phone so that I can kind of follow along. This one is to... Let me just get situated a little bit because, you know, I'll be losing everything. So we have our ribbon. Okay, I'm going to put it here. We have the ruler. What else? Where are the scissors? I'm losing... Oh, here. I'm losing the scissors. Okay, we have scissors. Okay. I think we're good. All right, so from our kit, I'm going to start with the gift card holder, which I thought it was genius the way Julie put together this one. And let me just get the instructions, because then again, this is the one that she... Hi, Evelyn. Nice seeing you here. Evelyn says, seeing the last of the card. Yes, today is the last day. By the way, it seems like Joey and I are thinking we're thinking about putting a Halloween class together, kind of the same format as this one. It will be like 6 projects, not as much for like as the Christmas, but we're gonna be putting like 6 projects together for you. Let me know if you're interested in that. We just start talking about that today, so I'm excited. Likely it's gonna be end of August. You know, I think that if we do this kind of like a monthly thing, it's kind of cool. And then you can have us for a couple of nights in a row. All right, so first things first with this one, we have an old olive base, old olive card base, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, and it says to score, let me see, what are we doing here? 5.5. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my gosh. It says, oh, okay. All right. I think I know. All right. So 4.25. And here's the other thing. You know that I've always do my cards on the go, you know, like on the fly. I'm never really doing, like a card and like the design card and then the bead, you know, I never have that. So I always go like pretty much on the go, right? Like from whatever I'm doing is the unique one. Okay. And then it says we're going to be cutting out, so at 2 3/4, we're going to cut from here all the way to the 4.25 inch mark that we just did a score. And yes, and this is where I need to make sure I am on the right. Okay, I think yes. And then we're going to cut it out. Ooh, perfect. Okay. And so now we have something that goes like this. All right. Now, ooh, no, I did this wrong. See what I'm saying? It's not here. It's the other way. No, let's do this again. Don't do that. Scratch that. Let me cut another piece of paper. Because clearly I did this wrong. Ooh, do I have old olive here? Give me a second. Oh, I hate it when I do this. See, and I did that again on the... Here's another one. So this is wrong. It was the other way. It was from here to this. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm a visual person, not a instructions person, you know? All right, so let's do this again. So we're going to be doing the 4.25, and we're going to be cutting at 2. This is what's happening. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm like, wait. So you're going to cut on the same line that you are scoring. You're going to cut out all the way to 2 3/4 inch. Okay. Which is half. And actually, you know what? Just so that it's easier for us, let's do that line first, you know? I think that's going to help me so that we kind of know what it is. So we're going to score it first, because that's going to help me know to where do I need to be. Okay. All right. And then we're going to cut from here to that point. Okay. See, I'm telling you. This is where the videos come handy for me. All right. I feel like I'm at a 3.25. I'm going to move it slightly just because. Okay, perfect. Okay, I might need to cut slightly, but I'd rather not go all the way on this one. You know, like, I'd rather have a little tiny piece that I need to cut. And obviously you can cut it out with your scissors as well, but... Okay, so you have that, and then... and you know what I did? Oh, yeah, I did this again. Well, you know what? I did this again wrong. I should have done this side because it's going this way. Okay, so let's do this again. I'm telling you, I am challenged with these things. Let's try this again. I don't know how many times we're going to be doing this. Hopefully this is the last one. Hopefully this is the one. But you know what I'm saying? Like you see what I don't do these type of things. But anyway, all right, so let's do this again. 4.5, and then let's think this through. It's gonna be this side, not that side. I'm gonna put it this way. Is that right? At 2 3/4. Yes. Okay, 2 3/4. So this one is fold like so, and need to cut this side. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, I'm like, hold on. Okay. Whew. Okay, so now we have it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, the third one is a charm. And so now we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to fold it. Ooh, bone folder. And I might need to cut slightly here because I think I cut a little bit on this end, but that's just like a hair here, you know, like sometimes you're, so I'm gonna cut here. Well, let's do this. Let's fold this one first before I cut anything. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this slightly, just a little bit. There we go. Just because I cut slightly, you know, more towards here. So this is what you have. Now on this side, whew, I'm going to be using any punch. And I think I have like a 1-inch punch or something. You just need a punch, okay? And you're going to eyeball it. Oh. So just any circle punch. And you're going to add adhesive here, and then fold it. And that's going to be your gift card holder, see? So once you figure out the whole thing. So I am glad that you're not crafting with me, Gail, because you would have done this 3 times. If you were following along with me, because clearly, I had to redo this several times. But oh well. Oh well. Okay, and now yeah, right? It is a good thing that she's just watching, because holy cow, how many times can I do this? Like, whew. Anyways, I think you are very smart ladies not crafting with me. Especially for 3 boxes or this type of folds, right? Well, and let me tell you, this one I've never done in my life. So this is a new to me. But look at this. You have here your pocket. Gail, you said it happens to the best of us, right? Like, sure. All right. So now that we have those parts, where is the rest? Here. So let's see what we have here. What we've had here. We need to cut out a piece from here. Is that right? Yes. This one, okay. So this one goes inside. I'm trying to remember what are we doing here? Oh, in my case, because I was running out of the designer's use paper, I end up cutting a different. So the one on the sample has lines. Mine has this pattern, which is okay. It doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. And then this is going to go here and here. Okay, that's how she has it. And then we're going to stamp here Merry Christmas and the bells. And we're going to cut out here. Okay, so let's start doing all the cutting. See? So because I'm a visual person, I have to kind of put those things, because otherwise I'll be cutting this so many times. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut out that one. We need this one. All right, so let's go ahead and bring our cutter. Okay. All right, so now we have that one. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh. We're going to go ahead and stamp. So this one is going to go with the Holy Jolly. This is going to go right here. And then the bells are going to go there. Let me bring Old Olive. So we need Old Olive for this. And then I'm going to be doing the bells with the black, I guess. Did she say what she used? Yeah, Memento. Okay, she used Memento. All right. So let's do that as well. So we're going to have the Holy Jolly. And then the bells are going to go here. And then on this side, thinking it goes this way. Let me put this one here on my magnet here. It says Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna start first with the Christmas. All right, and then the Merry. All right, so we have that. And then with the Memento ink, which, you know, I have shared that, but I put it on one of those on ink pads with the Memento reinker, and it has been a game changer. I'm not kidding. And then we need a set of bells here. And then another one here. Okay. And we're going to be coloring this. Okay. So, I have the Old Olive, the Cherry Cobbler, and Daffodil Delight. Somewhere here I know I have the other Daffodil Delight, but that's okay. And she colored green on the bells. Yeah, all right. So we're going to go ahead and do green on the bells. And then she did... And I'm using the Old Olive Delight, okay? And I'm gonna be doing the same on this one because they're matching. It's a matching set of bells. How about that? Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the Cherry Cobbler. I'm using the light. And I'm going to be doing the same on this one. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and add the bells. The ones that I'm going to die cut, which are these, I'm going to actually put some of the gems. So let's start coloring those. And I'm using the blends to add color. Okay. And I'm gonna let them dry for a second, and let me cut out this one, and then we're gonna be putting together all these pieces. All right, so let's bring this one again. Oh, hi Jody. Oh, I see you had surgery, so hopefully you feel better soon. And that you are recovering well. 2 surgeries. It's a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut them out. All right, so we have these. Alrighty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start putting all these pieces together. This one goes to the trash. Where is my adhesive? Here. I'm like, where is adhesive? All right, so we need to glue this one. Like I said, this is a great gift card holder that you can recreate with a different paper for a different occasion. You know, like this could easily be a birthday card, I feel, right? So, oh, by the way, I didn't say measurements of these. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. Although, you know, the PDF will have instructions, but still. 4 by 5 1/4, yes. And then this one is 3 7/8 by 2 1/2. And then this one is 3/4 of an inch by 3 7/8. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. Yes, 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 yes. And actually, let me just check one thing. If I put it here, you won't see anything. So I'm wondering if I should put it a little bit higher so that I see a little bit of it. It's just preference, right? It's whichever you want. But I feel like I kind of like that. And then on this one, I have a little bit of space for me to address this one. So I'm going to put it more up, you know. Let me see. So this is going to go like so. Yes, I kind of like that better. And I have this one this way. Yeah. Okay. And then as far as these parts, this one is, it says it's 2 5/8, you know. I feel like for this one, and I'm following the instructions, but I feel like for this one, I probably want it to be slightly smaller, you know. So I will modify that one. So it is 2 3/4. I'm just thinking. It's almost nothing there, and that, but you see how this section has it, so I feel like I need more on that one. So I'm gonna cut another 1/8 of an inch on this one, and then 1/8 of an inch for that one. So that's just my preference. Of course, you can leave it as the instructions, but I'm just visually thinking I like this one to be shorter, so I'm gonna do 2 1/2. And then this one, I think it was 2 1/2. So this one will be 2 3/8. Now that's if you want to make the same changes, but you don't have to. That's just me. I don't know. That's just me. So I'm gonna go with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with the design. It's just, you know, I want to have the same, kind of like the same proportion on all the frame. Ooh, I think I cut this one. See, I cut this one. Oh, maybe it's good. Okay. I'm like, I think I cut this one wrong, but anyway, let's see. There you go. Now I'm like, whew. Okay, so. I think this is like my OCD side that I like to have the same kind of border around all the... I'll show you here. Because now, see, this one is going to have the same border all around where before it was too close. And I don't know. That's just me. Like I said, this is more of my OCD brain than anything else. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and see. Now I can have that same border. I have that same border everywhere. And then this one is going to go, like I said. Yes, I like that. And I will put this one right here. Yes. Okay, so. And here. Let me just make sure. Yes, so I'm going to go line it up with this. With that one. Okay. Oh, measurement changes. Yeah, let me tell you in a second. Give me 1 second. And again, that's, I mean, I'm not following the design from Julie at this point. So, anyway, so this one, the designer series paper, this one is 2 3/8 by 3 7/8, and then the vanilla is 4 by 2.5. Okay, so in essence, I cut out 1/8 of an inch on this section for both the designer series paper and the vanilla from the instructions on the PDF. Because again, that was not how Julie had it, and it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I like I said, it's more of my OCD brain that I like to have the same distance, I guess, around the whole thing, you know? And again, I never have the time to really do samples before, you know? Like I said, I always do the cars on the fly. And so I can see on the pictures though that her border is really tiny. Yeah, so I don't know. But see, I like it, I don't know, I like it this way. So again, it's up to you. And then we're gonna glue this one right here. And then I'm gonna have that one right there. She did put the bow. Let's just do the bow first. You know what I'm gonna do? And for this, I will knit my all right, and then we're going to be making the bow. Okay. And then I'm going to just adjust this and put it this way. There you go. Scissors, and then scissors here. Where's my trash can here? Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. Now for this, I only need to add adhesive like halfway, right? So where is the adhesive again? Okay, here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it somewhere here. Okay. This is lightly creaked, I think. I think I do. Anyway, and then we're gonna go ahead and glue okay, I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna bring the gems. And I'm gonna go ahead and put them right here. And we're done with our first card, which is the gift card holder. What do you think, huh? Again, you will be able to put here your gift card. There you go, in this pocket. You can't address your card still, and look how beautiful this looks. Like I said, I feel like this one is one of those cards that you can easily modify and make it for birthdays or anything else. I would, you know what, I would add a glue dot. I always like to put a glue dot so it's not moving around, it doesn't undo. So it's just an extra security right there. And there you have it. What do you think, huh? Beautiful, right? This is really beautiful. Love it. Okay, so now the next one. Next card is a fumble. Now let me just see. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's the next piece, and let me put this one aside. Yeah, the gift card holder is kind of cool, right? So anyway, so we have all the pieces for the next card. I'll put this one right here. And so we have a piece that is 5.5 by 4.25. So it's a quarter of our sheet in real red. Then we have a piece that is, what is this? 8.5 by 3. And we're gonna be scoring it at 4.25. And then we have two pieces of designer series paper. And these ones are 1 by 4.25. No. Oh yeah, by 4. 1 by 4. Okay, and it's two pieces. Then old olive. And this one is 2 3/4 by 4. And a piece of basic white. Again, 2 3/4 by 4. A scrap to cut out one of the, what is this? The leaves. And then we have these two, which are going to be for our sentiment. Now, this is 3/4 of an inch. And then the length is just whatever you need for your sentiment. And then this is a 1/2 inch of the real red. The length, you just need to pair it here and then cut it out, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. So I think for this one, it would make sense. Well, let's first score this one to the 4.25. So 4.25. Okay. And even though I score, I still like to go and hold it. Oh my gosh. All right. And then I'm going to go first with these two, you know, because then I know where this is going to be going. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and give them the same. And we're gonna be doing the same here. Okay. And then this is going to go, see, I'm gonna leave it like the same distance, okay? So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and there you go. And then this is gonna go right here. Now be gentle as you're applying your adhesive on the both piece, because sometimes it rips the paper. And so we're gonna put this one. Actually, I like this one. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we have that. And then let's do the stamping first. But it's going really well. All right, so we need the Memento ink for the leaves. And then let's do first the sentiment, and then let's add that one. Where is my real red? This is my favorite sentiment. I feel like this is just great for your Christmas cards, and it's a good size. I've shared these all the years, but I am someone that doesn't write too much on a Christmas card, you know, especially if you're, you know, addressing too many. You can get tired sometimes. And so I like when we have like a large sentiment, so I don't have to be writing a lot. So I don't know about you, but I love that. All right, so we have that. Ooh, and then we need also, oh, but that's with red again. On the outside. We need there you go. Okay, so now let's color these things, and we're gonna go with the Sherry Cobbler. This is the light. I'm gonna go with the dark and then do the blending. I usually like to have like a light coat of the old olive light. However, I gotta confess that my blend is about to die. And I think I have a replacement, but I think I left it inside the house, you know, so I'm trying to make it work. I'm hoping it does hold me for the next two leaves. But yeah, it's about to be dry. There you go. This is how it looks. So this. Hi, Bit. Glad you're here with us. Like I said, mine is about to die, so not having to go over and over. Okay, those are these ones. Okay. All right, so here we have it. And so this is gonna go, ooh, check that one. So you need to make sure, yep, there you go. This is gonna go right here. Look how beautiful this looks, right? We're gonna cut out this one. So let's cut out this one with our dies. Oh, why did, oh, here. I was like, what did I do with the dice? It's right here. Right here. Okay, so we have that. I'll put this one right here. Okay, so now for this one, where is my cutter? So this one you're just gonna be cutting to whatever, where's my scissors here? Then it goes this way, yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and glue this part. So let's just bring this. Yeah. Okay, and then follow the line like so. So this is gonna go right here, and we're gonna be adding this right here. Now I don't see any bows or anything for this one, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add dimensionals on this section. So I was like, where are the dimensionals? They're right in front of me. And I need to be careful because this section. Just make sure I don't have, yeah, there's no adhesive there. Okay, and then we're gonna be adding some of these to a few of these. So we're just gonna go ahead and add it. Okay. There you go. And I feel like I put this one wrong. There you go. Like I didn't match it to the... There you go. Now you can add as many as you want, but I'm going with this. And look at this. So it has this. And then it opens up like that. You can also add some to this one, although this one didn't have it. Yeah. Alright, so there you have your card number 2. I like this one. It's an easy foam fold. So far, I think all the projects from Julie were incredible easy for the wow factor that they have. You know, like they look super fancy, super nice. And yet I felt like those were super easy, which not that I didn't expect that, but I thought they were a little more complicated. And I said that, and I had to do 3 times the the gift card holder. But, I mean, it was easy once I figured out, right? So, anyway, let me just clean this. And we're going to go with the next one. I feel like I am missing one stamp set. One stamp. Okay, so for the next one, now this is the one where we're not sending this project. Okay, just mailing was going to be a little bit of a complicated situation. But we have 2 pieces here. And then the designer series paper. So for this one, we're going to be... Let me bring the instructions. Alright. So, again, very easy. We are going to go ahead and stamp the word joy with... What is the... It doesn't say, but it looks like it is garden green. It's either garden green or old olive. I'm going to go with old olive since I have that one here. Not to incorporate another color. It should be okay. Because the designer series paper has both. So it will be okay. Right? The designer series paper has the 2 greens. So you can change it if you want. Where is my stamp set, by the way? Here. And we need the word joy. Oh, I have it. I'm like, where is this? Let me start putting these things here. So I have... Yes. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna die cut both of these pieces, the words and the box. I'm sorry, the rectangle, sorry. And is it with this one? I don't think so. I think it's with the smaller one. Hold on. Let me bring the other one. There you go, it's with this. Because she did say how big of a piece. All right, and then these 2. Okay, so let's cut out those. And I promise you, You're gonna be surprised with how easy is this box. It was super easy. Oh, we have several people from North Carolina. Good. All right, so we have that. And then we're going to be doing this one. I'm going to put this one here so I don't lose it. Oh, I hate when I do this. I put this close to my shirt and it kind of pull one thread, you know? So, anyway. Okay, so we have that. Okay. And so now let's do the box. The box is super easy. All right, so we have these pieces and put this ones out of the way. All right, so for this one, we're gonna follow the directions here, and it says it is a 6 by 9.5, and we're gonna be scoring. Okay, so let's just pray that I do this right. Okay, so on the long side it's at 1 at what is this number? 1, 2 1/4, 4 1/4, 6 1/2. Okay. All right, so at 1, let's do this. So it's 1. At 2 1/4. At 5 1/4. Is that right? 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4. And at 6 1/2. You gotta be gentle with your scoring, and you don't really see much of the lines, I'll tell you that. And then on the 6-inch side, it's at 1 1/4 on both left and right. Okay, 1 1/4, she says. 1 1/4. Okay. Like I said, this is the only project that it will not be on your kit. For those of you placing orders, it was included on the to-go class and the pre-sale of the kits. It's just for the ordering in special is not, because it's this piece of paper. It's larger than everything else. It's gonna mess up, and then it's a lot of designer series paper. Otherwise you will have all different ones, and even then it might all get ruined. So anyway, so let's go ahead and start folding so we kind of see better, because I don't really see that good. Okay, see what I'm saying? We don't really see much. Okay. All right, so we have it like so, and then I'm gonna follow her cutting instructions. It seems like I need to be, see, and this is where I'm getting all, I don't even see that well with this paper. So I'm hoping. Oh, here's another one. Oh gosh. Okay. And then on this one, she did cut from here to there. And this is just... That's it. This is how it looks, okay? Whew. I'm telling you, this was something. And so now she doesn't show this part, but I'm assuming this goes this way, right? And so it's gonna close this way and this goes inside. So I'm gonna be adding adhesive on this section. And you know what? Let's just use our tear and tape. So we'll do this one like so. And I'll probably add, so like this one will be this way. Like so. I feel like I need another one right here too, you know? So why not? Just to get a better grip here. And I'm gonna be adding just a little bit of this on these tabs. Just so that I can hold on before I press hard. I want to make sure I am squaring these. There we go. And then let's score this. Okay, so those are done. And so now this is gonna go like so, right? So we're gonna go ahead and you know what? I feel like I should be okay. And then the same with these. So like I said, very easy to be honest. I've never done a box like this one, but I thought, oh, this is just genius, you know? So there you go. And it's kind of a, I would still, you know, burnish, or you know, and then this will go inside and then it goes this way, see? So now if you had, like when we did the other box that we made, right, like this one, I've used magnets, but if you had velcro dots, I think it would be great to have velcro dots. Now this is one of those boxes that you can easily do with cardstock and then put panels if you want it to be a little bit sturdier, you know. But for like I don't know, like a candy or something, this is just great. Now, she did say that for closing it, she is using ribbon, right? Which we're going to be doing that. So let's go ahead and do the bow. I need more. And similar to my other ones, I'm going to be using my tweezers. That always helps me get a third hand. There you go. And so you have there you go. And so I have this one. I'll just make it. So you put your whatever, right? Like you put some candy, some chocolate. And so now we're going to be adding two, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 dimensionals. So on this one, I don't need as many dimensionals because I want to make sure that I am put it here so that even if you take away the ribbon, right, you can easily kind of put this one's holding it. Okay, that's another thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one so that if you don't want, see, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one kind of like this so that they could easily, they don't have to put the bow. Hold on, I just need to center this. There you go. And then I will be gluing this one right here with, I should have done this before. That's okay. Oh, actually, why don't I use like glue dots just because, you know. So I can use a glue dot right here. I can use another glue dot right there. I can fold up a glue dot. Where's the little take your pick tool? So I can have another one right here. And we just go ahead and put it like right here. Now, like I said, I would have preferred using this and then gluing it, but that's okay. And so see how beautiful this looks, huh? Really nice and very easy, very easy. Well, so easy that I didn't have to redo this box. So anyway, so here are the projects of tonight. Like I said, all of these are part of the tutorial. This is the only one that we're not mailing. So again, would you place an order with me? And I put a link on the description of this video. If you're on Facebook, it will be on the top. If you're on YouTube, it will be on the bottom. But when you place an order with me, $50, you'll get the PDF with all the instructions, measurements, pictures. For these ones with the designer series paper and the original ones, because they have different designer series paper, so it will help you to have more inspiration. And if your order is $75, then you get 8 of the 9 projects that we have been sharing during the Christmas in July card class. Again, and orders need to be placed between now and August 2nd. Make sure you are on the mailing list because I will be sending the replay and the pictures of these cards or of these projects tomorrow morning. And what else? And I think that's it. I don't know if you have any questions. Also, let me know which one is your favorite. Like today was the last day. So this was day 3 of our Christmas in July. So we completed 9 projects. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Also, do let me know if you're liking having this type of format of classes. I know Joey and Julie were thinking about doing another one for like the catalog launch. We're going to have a new catalog for the September through December. And we were thinking, oh, maybe we should be doing something with that. So let me know if you're interested. Like if you're thinking this is something you're enjoying. Because again, it's like 3 days of videos. So anyway, Gail says each of the 3 are so pretty. Really loving this designer shoes paper that came out last year and it's still going strong. I know. Your favorite is number 1, so this one. I know, right? Even though I had to do this 3 times. For Lorraine is number 3. So you like that treat box. And Flo says, thanks for sharing all the projects. The gift card holder is your favorite. So this one is your favorite. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Again, tomorrow I'll be sending the information about the replay. And again, how to get the kit in the mail as well. Evelyn says she likes all of them. Oh, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. Hope you have fun. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.